Usman Tariq. Last over in the final for this man. Can he get another wicket? Can he just push the Gladiators closer to victory?
Yeah, just getting to that stage. Every delivery that doesn't go to the fence works in Quetta Gladiators' favour. 13.54 the required rate. Even if he doesn't get a wicket here, Usman Tariq, he goes to an over without conceding a boundary. That'll be a win for him.
He's just not getting to grips with this pace or lack of pace.
When you start to struggle like that, you feel your bottom hand tense up. You get a bit sloggy at the ball, which you lose all your shape. Rajapaksa, he just can't afford to let that get to him. He's got to find a way very quickly at that.
Yeah, and you can just sense now it's closing in now on 14s now. All of a sudden they need a boundary. Has he got enough? It's gone high. He has got enough. Little bit quicker this from Usman Tariq, and he gets an maximum.
Yeah, a little bit of pace provided, and he got onto it. Previous deliveries, the ball never arrived. This one slightly flatter, slightly quicker, travels the distance. Pressure was building, and the release shot works.
Just a reminder, each time a player hits a six, KFC will award a scholarship to a deserving student via the KFC Scholarship Programme. 18 we've had in this game so far. Over 500 sixes for the tournament, which is a record. Oh, that's a decent delivery, that one. He just pauses in his action. Pace then.
Lovely delivery there. Starting the death phase early for them here. I suspect they'll need a few more Yorkers in the coming overs.
Nicely played. Nicely played in the end. He just waited and waited.
He had backed away, given away his stumps, but made sure that he washed it onto the bat. Final delivery of his spell. Into the offside, the single. So 15 done. It's 131 for 3. The required run rate now is 14.2. But right now it is time for the Tapal strategic time.
We're talking about the reverse option from Pereira here. And the length is the length. Look, it's just that back of the length allows to get underneath it. What timings go for 6? Yet another 6 in this season's PSL.
A much needed boundary for Lahore Qalandars. Absolutely. And these two are very experienced players, no doubt. 26 of 19 this partnership is worth.
They know each other well. Both coming from Sri Lanka. Easy that one to the onside just for a single. So 2 dot balls for starts, and then the next 2 went for 10.
That's 11. They'll probably get 12. They should take 12 of this over. Don't lose a wicket to their main man. And then they've got 4 overs a seam to attack.
Embrace Solar Energy, Pakistan's #1 solar brand, trusted for over 15 years. Always with us, Embrace. Last ball of the over. Oh, hesitation for a bit, but safely home in the end. They're not going to be able to double up. Nope. They set off for just the one. So 12 off the over, 143 for 3. So Nawa's the top scorer today, 76 off 43. He did play very well. Shaheen in the wickets again. He's been outstanding now the last 4 games. 3 for 24 today of his 4 overs. Naeem, 46, didn't kick on. 27, he was going at such a rate. And Shafiq also, 41 off 28. So not capitalising might be an issue for the Qalandars. So 14.75, that's what they need from here. Just needs a couple of good overs to get them back on track to a capable number. It's a little bit of a stretch at the moment. These two guys are good hitters, good aggressive hitters. Short delivery, Mohamed Amir back into the attack.
Slow ball bouncer. He's got a lot of variation, I mean, and of course experience. He's got one more over after this, and of course Shehzad's got one, and another fast bowler, Fahim's going to bowl one as well. So that's the over they'll be looking to have a go at.
Mohamed Amir's numbers have been brilliant in the first couple of overs. Absolutely brilliant. Doing this is third, all important third over from him. Prize of catch it on the bounce. He's trying to shut down the one side, bowling wide of that off stump. It's a big final. Supporters on both sides, and nothing brings us together like cricket and chai. Fans of the Tapal Lounge enjoying Pakistan's very own Tapal Danadar. He bowled a similar sort of line as well, so he doesn't get worked onto the onside from Pereira. No, goes to the straighter one. Almost snuck it through.
Brilliant from Amir. These three balls showed his class. Slow ball bouncer and a wide one, then the proper Yorker. Wasn't you would have been happy with that? Cannot hit that anywhere.
This is really impressive bowling by Amir. Experience. Of course, he knows what to do. Like you said, slow ball bouncer, then the wide ball, and then of course full Yorker middle leg. He's got three fielders on the boundary leg side, mid-on, square, mid-wicket and square leg on the boundary. He's telling fielders to come from the circle, especially standing inside the circle to give the one away.
Two men back straight either side. Slicing that a little bit to the man square, takes the catch. Went to him pretty quickly. Afiska Fernando's the man that took that catch. Can you hear the drums? Can you hear the drums, Fernando?
Experience matters. Mohamed Amir got the wicket, got the breakthrough. And that too of Raja Paksha.
Well, the crowd have gone deathly quiet here. Struggle a little bit. Paska today. Look at the celebrations on the bench. Amir, one step ahead in this over. So he goes 14 or 16 balls, striking less than 100. Lahore, 145 for 4.
Very capable player, Sikandar Raza, very capable. Smacks that one straight away and he's picked up a boundary. First up, fine shot.
What a start from Raza. Just off the plane from Trent Bridge. He wasn't playing shots like that in a test match. And he hacks his way around first ball. No nets, no throwdowns.
Quetta's in control right now, but they got to be very careful of this man, Sikandar Raza, who's a T20 specialist, especially if the team is chasing 15 and over. Right now it's just under 17.
He's played so well earlier in this tournament as well. In the HBL PSL at this exact stage, Sikandar Raza. Cracked that. This time he's got half a dozen. That's a beauty. That's a wonderful shot. That's 10 off 2 upon arriving the crease. It's the end of the over. A dozen from it and a wicket. 155 for 4.
shot. And the momentum changes again. After the first 4 balls, Lahore looked almost dead and buried. And then in comes Raza. 6 and a 4, 10 off 2. And they believe again, they believe.
.27 from 18. That's required now. That's picked up. It's going to be tracked. Trot back for the second.
A 12 from the last over. Brilliant comeback. Second, the Raza, 10 of 2, 4 and 6. Boundaries on 2 consecutive deliveries of Amir. And now required 200, just under 16, 15.88 with 6 wickets in hand. Pereira is on 32. Khurram is bowling his last over of his quota. 32 runs conceded by him.
He's still got 1 to come. Amir after this. Short delivery. And a dot ball. Third final in 4 years, 4th in 6 years for the Lahore Qal. 1 tournament in 2022 and 23, runners up in 2020.
I thought it was a white ball, but umpire said 1 for the over. Look at Pereira there, he's telling umpire what's going on. It's over my head.
Yeah, standing upright at the crease over his head. I think that should have been called wide. Well, that is the 4th final overall, the first since winning in 2019. That's picked up, down the ground, strong, how strong? 6 runs strong, that's a beauty.
The onslaught is coming. The last 5 balls, the narrative has changed. The nerves, there's the owner. 5 balls ago, he thought they'd have the hands on the trophy. But Lahore not lying down. What a shot. Didn't quite get it perfectly, but he got enough of it. Required rate.
These Sri Lankans are really very talented players, especially this Pereira is on 38 of 22. Do not relax when he's on the crease.
We saw it a couple of nights ago as well. 39 from 15. Oh, that's a little bit wide, and called a wide. Pressure is mounting. Just needs a couple of lusty blows early in the over to really put pressure on the bowler. 9 off halfway through the over.
Who can deliver the goods under the pressure? Can Quetta nail death bowling?
And Lahore must be thinking after this over, he's got 1 more over of Fahim Ashraf. Will he bowl the last over or the second last? We'll find out soon.
Deep in the crease again. Spot that! That's right out of the screws. Pick the bones out of that one. That's a beauty. 50 runs as well for Pereira.
What a gem of an innings from Pereira.
44 correction.
There's 15 runs of the over, 6 wide, and that's 6. Let's have a look.
It's that length. Pereira, short guy, he makes length happen. It's just about top of the stumps. He was hanging right back of his crease.
Absolutely, that was the point I was trying to make as a bowler. You've got to know as a bowler if the batter is using the crease, either he's outside taking a stance inside the crease. He's taking a stance inside the crease, so you can't bowl him short of a length. Required run rate just under 14 now.
And this is now tough. 2 balls left in this over. It's gone for 15 so far. And that's going to be called a wide. No, it's not. I think it might have been just outside the line, but did he move across?
Pereira can't believe it. No DRS. You can't argue with the decision. The umpires will be under just as much pressure as well as the players. Last ball.
You can see how wide it was. No, he moved across. That's okay. Moved across a few inches. Last ball, the over. It's a very good delivery. You can't do too much with that. They're going to look to scamper back for the second. No, settle for just the one. 16 off the over, 171 for 4.
So we're maybe take the game away from the last over.
I'm with you. Look at it now. Especially Pereira and Raza as well. So dangerous. One of these two is definitely the right way to go.
Here's Mohammed Amir. This is the big over. 172 plays 171.
He's got fine leg up in the circle. Third man up in the circle. Point up in the circle. Slow ball. Over the fielder's head. A boundary on the first ball. It's all happening here.
The perfect start for Lahore and Pereira. Great reaction, saw a slow ball. Bouncer from Amir, he got away with it in the previous over. He bowled, not this time, helped on its way. And this crowd is so loud.
There was such a crucial boundary. First ball off the over. Required run rate 14.73, 6 wickets in hand. Partnership is what? 30 off just 10 deliveries.
Been a top knock so far from Pereira. Oh, that's going to be called a wide. Yep, that is called a wide. One more. And to be re-bowled. 23 runs were scored off the last over of the first innings. 23 runs by Mirza.
They needed it. Quetta kind of stalled those last 17 or 18. Over 17 or 18, and that one gave them this score, which I'd be grateful for those extra 20 runs now.
Absolutely. Sliding leg side. Keepers down the leg side as well. Not out's the call.
The delivery, when the opposition requires 15 and over, 16 and over.
It is. A refined leg and third man up. The batsman gambles the paddle. I think Razar's probably more likely to play it than Pereira. That's the shot you have in your back of your mind as a batsman now. And they're so good at going for the Yorker.
How big are these next 4 deliveries? 4 balls left at over number 19. These are huge.
I think the next 10 deliveries are big. Was sliding down, good decision. Every ball, the tension here.
Right, what can Mohammed Amir do? 4 balls to go in his spell. It's going to be a wide. Going to reset that one and bowl again.
It's all happening here. Pressure on Quetta. 7 runs from the over. Already, still 4 balls to go. 24 required of 10 deliveries. Change of field for Amir. He's having his square leg. Field is slightly squarer. He's got cock on her. He's got Madonna on the boundary.
Jazz Fan Pulse winner. Congratulations, Fan Pulse winner, Abdul Qudus Kalhor. Well done, Abdul. Terrific stuff. Right, still 4 balls left in this over. Oh, Oh, big swing and a miss. That's a dot ball. That's priceless at this stage.
Every pull, round of applause from one of the dugouts. Oh, Baldemir, absolutely perfect. So initial paddling is extremely hard to hit.
It's no secret what Sikandar Raza's trying to do, batting so deep in the crease. Likes to pick him up on the leg side. That's what he likes to try and do in this scenario. If it is nice and straight and in his arc, he can go down the ground. He's strong enough to do that. The way that Mohammad Amir bowled that last over was absolutely superb. Look how tense it is in the crowd. Look at them all. 24 from 9 balls. That's what it is. It's like Mohammad Amir just seems to have a little bit of an issue at the end of his the bowling mark as well right now.
He's got 2 more balls to go. Amir, 3 in fact. His partnership is worth 33. Look, just off 14. Pereira scored 19. Sikandar Raza 10. Amir is there. Umpires are standing on the corner. Physio is outside, but nobody's doing anything.
Yeah, 33 or 14 the stand at the moment. What's this discussion about? Is Mohammad Amir going to be okay? Doesn't look too great at the moment.
Well, he's going to have to be okay.
There's no other option for Amir and for Quetta. Dugout of Lahore Qal, their owners, and of course their supporters. The whole stadium is packed supporting their city. This big final of season 10 of HPL PSL 10.
Wazim, what do you reckon Fahim could defend the last? What can Mohammad Amir leave in?
Ideally 20 or 21.
You should have said 24.
In an ideal world, yes.
What about 16? Can you do that?
These 2 batters facing 16 probably will be tough to defend on this particular track, in my opinion. I hope I'm wrong.
So that means he's got to make sure there's not 8 runs scored off these last 3 deliveries. As far as this discussion in the commentary box is concerned, here we go. Squeeze that one's fielded. Ahmed does nicely, just the single.
Good effort by Abrar and shot third man. He's got none. What's going on? Just get on with it, guys. The physio comes out one more on the field, once more on the field.
He'll be exhausted, the physio.
I know. He never ran in his life that much.
The reserve physio on. That's Haris Ralph getting that nasty knock on the back of the head. That's the collision. They both went down, and so did Haris Ralph for a bit. That was Pereira, just got a bit of an issue with his hand, but he bounced back quite nicely. Tries of catch it, gone over the top. Running away in the fast outfit, that's 4. Brilliant stuff from Pereira, back-to-back 50s now. Scored 61 of 35, eliminated 2.
What an amazing shot. The option was there with mid-off up. And he didn't pull. Wasn't too far off at all, and somehow he has managed.
What an easy shot to play, Cookie.
Somehow,
Expecting the Yorker.
somehow got underneath it. Sorry, I didn't think it was quite there. I thought it pitched. It's a very low full toss. He found the perfect placement. Crucial boundary.
19 now of 7 balls. Amir have conceded 12 runs in this over. 1 more ball to go. Fine leg up, third man up.
I don't need a boundary, Quetta, Lahore do. Last ball, the over. Picked up beautifully, into the stand, 6 runs, that's a beauty. That is superbly picked up. That has gone many a mile. Is that the deciding shot? There's still work to be done, but that's going to give them some serious momentum. 18 runs off that over. 189 for 4 now. They need 13 off the last.
What a moment. Amir goes again to the Yorker. Look again how deep he is. in his crease. He gets the perfect slot ball. Sweeping the seamer for 6. What a moment.
Only a match-winning moment. Maybe a bit early, but 13 of 6 balls. Fahim Ashraf's got the ball. Lahore favourites.
Massive favourites, but how quickly it can change. 1 dot ball, 1 wicket. New guy in, having to hit boundaries from the word go.
The last 2 PSL finals decided on the last ball. Islamabad won in 2024 and Lahore in 2023. Here we go, last over. Oh, it's gonna start again. That's an extra. Check him down. 12 now.
Advantage, Lahore. 12 of 6 with 6 wickets in hand. And 2 players around the crease, Sikandar Raza and Pereira. They do this for living. They do bat as finishes, middle order, late middle order. So they have an idea how to chase a total. And so far, they're looking very comfortable. This partnership is worth 45.
What about these crowd reactions? Driven that one hard, should be just the one. Looking to come back for the second, not there, just one.
Great fielding under pressure. Just a little bit cautious, he went for the long barrier. Just did enough, 11 of 5. Now the nerves.
How's this buzz in the ground? Whole ground is just buzzing right now, the whole ground. Sure that wherever you're watching this telecast, you're also buzzing. What a game. 11 from 5. 23 runs off the last over in the first innings. 11 required off 5 balls. Now. It's picked up, strong. Has it got a boundary? Yes, it is about. Oh, no. Flick back, that's outstanding work. I called it yes, and I called it no.
There's a round of applause in the commentary box. He just saved his team 2 crucial runs.
I thought it kind of went over the boundary, but what an effort. Look at Hassan Nawaz there. Right there, kept his eyes on the ball. Balance was there. Presence of mind was there. And he saved 2 runs. Brilliant effort. Well done, Hassan.
That is outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. Was magnificent. Right, now we're down to 9. 9 from 4. The big final. Edition 10, 2025. HBO PSL. Comes down to this. In front of 34,000 people watching this ground now. Live here at the stadium, Gaddafi Stadium. Short delivery. Slower short delivery.
I'm all for variation, but he was lucky there, Fahim Ashraf. He bowled the slow ball bouncer. He didn't middle it. He was right there, though.
The only ball Pereira hasn't middled. What a crucial time to do it. 1 boundary. 1 boundary. They need a boundary.
Pereira was doubled over at the non-striker's end once he tried the 3 for 1. He couldn't believe he missed that. Delivery he was sort of dreaming of, I think. 8 from 3.
Looking for a boundary. Sikandar Raza on this delivery.
It's Fahim going to do now. He's got underneath that and he slapped that into the ground, and that's 6 runs. That's a beauty. It's almost in the KFC bucket as well. Just to cap it off as well. What's a magnificent shot from Sikandar Raza, just at the right time.
As you said, they needed a boundary, and they got one. What a shot. What it is about this wicket, but when Deeble hit it, it goes miles. What timing. Presence of mind. And swung off his feet. 6 over deep point.
200 up. 1 to level, 2 to win. To be the champions, Lahore Qal.
flew back from England. Sikandar Raza, he's flying now. 18 off 6. Strike rate of 300 for Sikandar Raza. 2 from 2. Good look around for Sikandar Raza. 11 runs off 4 balls in this over. This is now going to be really tough for Lahore. Correction for Quetta Gladiators. 2 from 2.
There's still 4 fielders inside the circle. 2 balls. Set batters in. Bring the fielder in.
2 needed. On the leg side. And that is it. Sensational stuff. Magnificent. Sikandar Raza, you beauty. Look at that celebration. He is going to be absolutely engulfed. It's the 3rd title for Lahore in 4 years. What a game this has been. Magnificent stuff. What a finish. What a final. Outstanding.
Extraordinary. The fireworks go off, but it was the fireworks the last 4 or 5 overs from Lahore, who saw them over the line. Pereira, what a knock. Raza with the finishing touches. Quite extraordinary scenes.
Unbelievable pictures here from Lahore, the champions of 2025 HPLPs LCSN. Lahore Qalandars. What an innings from Pereira. 62 of 31. And Sikandar Raza, my man. 22 of just 7 deliveries.
You absolutely dream about a final like this. These are the finals you want to see. This has just been stupendous. A close game at the end.